YouTube. This
Hi
is
guys.
Blackie. Both of us are videoing, so we're going to switch back and forth, but you'll see the same video on his channel as you will on my channel. So anyway, here we go. I wanted to kind of give you a brief history of the Blackbird, where it developed, how it came into effect, and what the history of the Master Woodsman is. So before Blackie does his thing, I'm just going to kind of give you a brief history. Back in the spring of 2015, this is the very first Master Woodsman grind that was ever developed by me. And I tested it throughout the spring of 2015. Early summer, I started sending out different prototypes to different people. And to get them a chance to actually use the knife and tell me about different models, different styles, and different aspects of the knife, and give me some feedback. Blackie got one at that point, and he started playing with it, but before he could actually do anything with it, I said, wait a minute, Blackie, I got another one headed your way. This one is the one that Blackie got after that. He probably got it mid to late summer 2015.
Yes, it was right after Pathfinder. I came back from Pathfinder, and that's in July.
Yeah.
So it was in July of 2015.
Yeah. And so this is the one that Blackie got, and there was like 4 or 5 that got different different models. There was a butcher's tip, like on the one I just showed you, different styles, different variations. Since that time, I came out with a Model 1, and there's also a Model 2 that has a butcher style tip. But for some reason, everybody has liked Blackie's knife.
Yeah,
So-
everybody likes Blackie's knife.
So, due to popular demand, we are going to come out, or I'm going to come out, with a model called the Blackbird, which is a Master Woodsman Blackbird. And this is Blackie's Blackbird. It's got Blackie's name on it. And Blackie will be the only one that has a name on it. Okay, everyone else will have just the Model 1 and the Blackbird. Okay, that's for the first run. Once this first run is sold, there will not be a 1. It will still have the bird, but not the 1. Okay, so this is basically the knife that came off of Blackie's knife. All right, and all of these first runs will be in AEBL. I have not decided if I'm going to offer 01 or not. If a lot of people want 01, please let me know in the comments. Okay, now we'll turn it over and let Blackie say what Blackie wants to say.
Okay. When William originally approached me to get some feedback on knife, there was a great big knife called the Beast that he sent me. That was the first knife I kind of gave him some feedback with. And we had a good working relationship. He liked the information I was giving him and how I was doing it. So we started working with the knife design. After that, I got a prototype that he talked about that went on somewhere else. And then my knife, that of course you've seen in all the videos, showed up. This became my knife. This is the best knife I ever had in my life. That's not an exaggeration. It did everything I wanted perfectly. Fit my hand, everything. Well, William had intended it to be a prototype to move on to another prototype, and I wouldn't let go of it. I kept saying I was keeping the
This is my
prototype.
knife. He kept saying, this is my knife.
This is my knife. He said, well, you need send that back, and I said, no, this one's my knife. And so this became my knife. And as you know, when the Master Woodsman came out, they had a slightly different build to them. This was a great knife, but it was scaled more for the general user than somebody with a handle my size. A knife handle my size. And so many of you have talked to William about you wanted a knife like Blackie's. I understand that. I brag on it a lot. It's just my perfect knife. I love it. So when William told me that he wanted to do this, and he wanted to come out with one that was a duplicate of my knife, and then he wanted me to ship my knife back. The first thing I said was, I'm getting my knife back, right?
Yeah. He was worried he was going to get his knife back.
I'm getting my knife back. And he said yes. So I've now got the new one out of AEBL. B-L. Yes. And it has got my name on it, and I'll show you now up close. It's got my name on it. The two knives are very minor little differences, but not enough to matter. It's basically my knife. This is really just an improvement of this to make it where it should be. So, yeah, guys, this is perfect. Now, I'll give you a better close-up of the mosaic pins and the handle. Now, the handle of this is called
Sure Touch.
Sure Touch.
That is the green and black.
This is the green and black Sure Touch. Now, what that is very thin layers of G10 and a form of rubber. It feels not tacky, not soft, but it's got a good non-slip feel to it. It doesn't feel like wood, but it feels like something else. It's the only way I can put it. It feels solid in the hand, but it isn't going to peel or wear. Now that was my concern when I talked to William was, will it peel up, will it rub? And he said, no, you sand this to this shape.
Yeah.
And if it ain't going to roll up on a belt sander doing it, I'm not going to roll it up.
It actually gets warm to the touch, and in some cases a little bit warmer to the touch when you're grinding. So heat is not going to affect it. That was another concern I had.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem to affect the knife at all. One thing I want to say about the rubber, someone has likened that rubber feel to the Knives of Alaska rubber that they use. And it may very well be the same rubber. I'm not sure. I'm not positive on that. But it does feel very similar to that rubber, the handles that they have.
It does not feel cold in the hand. Even today, it's a cold day. It feels warm in the hand, so it's going to be something if you're going to be working outside, you know, because this is a big billet of metal. You got that exposed thing. You're worried about it's going to suck heat out of your hand. That handle feels warm to the touch when you hold it. So it's going to be a good thing to hold. If you're doing wet conditions or in cold conditions, that type of material should be really good.
It also is lighter than G10. It feels lighter than, slightly lighter than Marcata. You just have a better grip. It's a phenomenal material. I am very impressed with this material.
I am too. I really am. Now the big question: when are you going to have these available for the people that want one?
The first run will be available for sale on my website under the Available Knives webpage the 17th of February this month. And I usually release them about 8 o'clock in the morning. That is my time, Central Standard Time. So wherever you live in the world, you have to calculate from there. This video should be up, and I don't know that I'm going to release another video at that point, but I'm looking at probably somewhere around 20 to 25 knives, and I hope I have enough for the first run, because from the responses that we're getting, both of us, there is going to be a mad run for this knife. And like I say, once this run is sold, there will not be any more knives with that one on the blade. This is the first run, and that's it. There will be other production runs after that, but if there's a demand for it, but not the ones with the Sure Touch and the one. These knives, the ones that's going to be sold, most of them, I say 90% of them, is going to have special handles like wood handles, liners. Some of them going to have mosaic pins. There's going to be a few, maybe 5 or 6 with a Sure Touch, but most of them is going to be very nice handled knives. It's going to be a custom knife. So,
and what is the name you're calling this model?
Blackbird.
The Blackbird. So if you're wanting this knife, don't say Blackie's, say Blackbird. Okay?
That's the Master Woodsman Blackbird.
Master Woodsman Blackbird.
It has the bird on the blade. You
Yeah,
see the bird.
it's got an actual bird logo on the blade, and I'll show you that right quick. Doing 2 camera sets here. Right there, it is. I'm just very impressed. I'm honored that you have worked with me this long on these knives. I really am. The fact I've got my name on it. And to answer the question, no, you can't have the old one. I'm keeping the old one too. So no.
Blackie's getting stingy.
Dang right. It's the best feeling, best working knife I've ever had in the field, literally. And anything else you can come up with? Oh, that's ominous.
Well, somebody just spoke. I think we had the blessings of the good Lord.
That's everybody running to place an order.
Well, I don't see explosions. No, that's it. Thanks, everyone. Again, the 17th of February, look on my website, wcknives.com. Right here, wcknives.com. Blackie and I are at a gathering in Alabama called Frozen Foot, in case you wanted to know. And this is an annual event, so mark your calendars for next year. But on the 17th of February, my available custom knives webpage will have these listings on that website. And there will be probably a heads-up notice on social media about this again, just to kind of remind you. Don't want you to forget about it. All right?
You'll be seeing this in upcoming videos, and I'll be posting this on my Facebook page as well. Thank you very much for supporting us, guys. Any questions or comments, please leave them below for either one of us, and we'll make sure the other one gets it. Safe journeys, guys.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Don't forget the Band-Aids and lots of knives. And we'll catch you guys again soon.